I'm back, because I don't have full control of my cell phone. I must have, burnt a nerve to one of the gang stalkers. When these covert narcissists uh, can't control or anything, or they have to hear about my successes that I earned on my own. I didn't have anybody helping me or projecting a hand down my back as a puppet. They cut off my live. My live got cut off because somewhere they don't want to be exposed, but this is what we're talking about. This is why our communities are messed up. We're not talking about Pookie and Ray Ray. We're not talking about Shamisha and them. We're talking about these people who have these degrees and they have this money and they will plot on our black women and sisters. We pointing at you. We don't want you in our communities because these are the women and men that society don't see that's messing up our black communities as well. Because everybody keep looking at Pookie and Ray Ray on some things. They keep looking at Shamisha and Shaquisha and them. But oh no, oh no, oh no, it's some that's sitting there. Because this is about the truth. They wanted me to tell. They was in the satanic gadgets and devices about calling out Rollo, call out Newbury, call out Brainwaves. Yep, you know. So I did. I actually did something they wanted me to do. I actually did something that they wanted me to do because you ain't supposed to really do what they tell you to do. But this time, I made a special occasion because you need to see the hidden hand. You need to see the hidden hand of these Jezebels that have this money and they actually have an agency to screw up your life. And these are people that one time have known you because they get mad because they said, well, you said it was family members because they think you see now. No, those are the ones that started because they got to get a profile to know who you are. And it's better, a family member know. If they living in a house, that's your mama, she know who you is. If that's your sister or whoever it is, they know who it is. Excuse me. Because they said I never say anything about gang stalking. but I'm saying it because it's them. They the one that keep the gang stalking going. That I was being abused and targeted by these people, the very same people who keep trying to sweep things off the rug and they think they doing some great deeds. They lying. They lying to people all around, even on these YouTube streets. They keep hopping and acting like they moderators and things like that in these YouTube streets. They keep trying to henpeck every aspect of my life because they couldn't get the kill on in Rockford, Illinois, or wherever I'm at. They couldn't murder me or misuse me like these other people that you see. Like what's over? Like Tyree Nichols, like Breonna Taylor. They couldn't get that off on me. It ain't delusional, cause I got a psychiatrist. I made sure Tanya ain't got shit. She ain't got no food stamps. She ain't got no Medicaid. Well, I guess they accept the Medicaid, because I guess that's what these rodents they eating off my food stamps for me and my children. So I don't get the food stamps. I guess they let me have the Medicaid, and I don't get the cash. But they let me get the Medicaid because they thought I was going to be against going to a psychologist. But no, because it's going to hold them accountable. It's gonna hold. Got nothing to hide. So now the public can see I'm going to the psychologist because it's a court mandated to get your kids back. You got to do that. So everything else I said, no, I'm not doing because I already done it. No, I can tell people no because I already done it. So these people keep acting like they real helpers. You know, what's that old movie back in the day? That Stephen King movie where the old lady was just taking the wooden thing and hitting the man's leg. That's who they are. These people with these agencies. You know, they got the tech people I told you about last night that just shut my life off. You wonder why your lives messed up? Because it's them. It's them. They was on my spyware. They was on their spyware looking at my cell phone to see who I talked to. It's like the stepchild. What's that? What's that fairy tale? It was Cinderella, and so they said, "Oh my God, you got a king," because King New Breed. I don't want to mention his name, but oh my God, I gotta beat her so I could be him, and he a rapper. People I don't know that's in this agency, they're seeing what you got. They want so what I had in my luggage, they took it because they were up. They said, mm. They took my clothing. I have to keep purchasing clothing. This is probably like the fifth suitcase I have that I have to carry around town. I had to literally carry my suitcase around town. And somebody was nice enough, which I think that was probably them handing them the money out of the is this out of the state money, so they can act like they can get all oh my gosh, get all in front of the camera and say we helped Tanya because she didn't have nothing. She just wanders around, run the city. Marietta just running around the city, wander around the city with this suitcase like some crazy person because this is the fifth one. You got these covert narcissists that are scared and they lying. Oh, she got guns in there. I'm extremist. I'm supposed to be a target individual, but I got guns. I've been watched 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, but I got guns. And they keep lying over here. They got, that's why these these narcissists they slowly falling on a sword because they keep thinking that they got to be in every aspect of your life. They got to keep the bullshit going. They over here, then they got running over here to YouTube, talking to Rollo, New Breed, all these people. They got to do all this stuff. They keep trying to do it, and they keep saying that they know me. If they know me, why am I still sleeping outside? Hold up. Why am I still sleeping outside? Why am I outside then? If they're such helpers to me, why am I still outside? Why am I sleeping out here every night outside the church? If they such helpers to me, why am I still sleeping outside in the church? Because they probably told you we sleeping in the church. No, ma'am, we've been sleeping outside. Outside. No, because that's what they said. They said that they wanted me to expose, in the satanic gadget devices, expose New Breed. We done. We kicked them on. Go away. We exposed Rollo and Braidwood. We could add this together. I could have threw them in there, but they say that why they ain't helping us. Why they ain't giving us scam money so we keep targeting Tanya. Because my Cash App ain't worked since. I got a Cash App, and I ain't only time it worked is these 2 times. That's where I put their names up there. Those only on well, the one time with Rollo. I had a GoFundMe. You know, that's why I'm trying to tell you that your new world order, God's got some things coming. You got some things coming for these people who keep trying to be toxic in your life, in your business, and you're in the bubble, and you're saying, what is going on? Why is, it shouldn't be nothing for them to give me like $10, $20. No, but they got this program, the grant that they use to keep you from doing and being what you want to be, because of, all in all, the jealousy and envy of these people. And most of it is just about getting money. What money? Because even if they was getting $1,000 or whatever incentive they was getting, it's not doing anything for them. They still broke. Some of the places that I go to, sometimes I gotta spend a little bit more to see what I'm dealing with. If they start whining to get your gadget devices, I thought y'all had money. But they can't spend their money until, guess what? Oh, till I'm gone. All these things that they have done, that this is obviously someone need to be arrested. That guy, what's the one with the Jodie Foster? That's them. That's them. And they still keep thinking they can victimize me and my kids. They keep thinking that they can snatch me up, because they'll say that in the satanic education device. Yes, they have said they kidnapped me. Because I'm sitting right here. I'm saying, when they're going to kidnap me. But you're dealing with scary bullies. Bullies. That they forgot that I was from the hood. You know how proper and well physique I talk. Because they don't want that smoke. They don't want that smoke. So they sitting over here conspiring. They all in it. They just make a road trip. They get buses to come down here and say, "Ha, look at that." Like Sarah Bartman. Look at that. Look at that. Because they think that as a child of Yahweh, God has already taught you that you're not going to be worrying about what other people think of you. Because he said, I told you, they're going to make fun of you. They're going to hate on you because you have the light in you. You are the salt of the earth. And these people, for whatever it is, they couldn't come up. That's what they told me. They told you. I can't do nothing on my own without misusing, mistreating people, thinking I'm going to get ahead in life. These are people who keep trying to slander me day in and day out, but they still keep trying to watch me and try to keep up with my gigs and what I'm doing. They still want to know, do I know celebrities? Do I do this? These are people who don't know nothing. That's how I can tell they don't know nothing about me. They want what I have, the covetedness. They don't even know. I want it. I don't care. I want to take her place. She don't deserve to shine. I look better than her. These are people that are gang stalking. They're using the system's money to try to put a hit out for murder because somebody is envious and jealous. It's a hate crime, and I don't know why they ain't put it up there, did it? They keep saying, you didn't say nothing, you didn't do nothing. But the moment I do, here it is. they still keep thinking that some way, somehow, when you're trying to put someone in the Freemason, or you get in there, even the very own Freemason don't want you putting somebody that don't want to be there. That person has to willingly want to be in there. So here they are lying to them, because some of them don't play, man.